The biggest thing from a standpoint of genetic engineering, that is, you're a self-genetic engineer. You turn on the epigenes or off the epigenes. And the biggest one is, in fact, stress management. So have 6 friends and have a purpose in life. I know you've got a purpose in life. The other thing is walk while you talk with friends. So you need to cultivate friends. Friends are an important component of managing stress, the most important component. Long established in the Brinkman studies in Alameda County and in the Whitehall studies in Great Britain. The second most important is food, though, and it's the one we're faced with in our face every day. And so the keys are, my diet is, first of all, 5 days a month, I go on a very limited diet of 750 calories, which is really a tomato-based soup. The rest of the time, I eat basically a vegan diet with salmon. So my fish is salmon, and it's basically plant-based, healthy plants. So I avoid simple sugars. I avoid syrups. I avoid simple carbohydrates, red and processed red meat, and egg yolks. The latter two, red and processed red meat, we knew saturated fat was associated. And if you look way back in the book, I say it's not the cholesterol, but we don't know what it is. That was way back in 1999. What we found out in 2008 is that it increased your inflammatory markers because it changed the bacteria in your gut. And we still didn't know why carnitine and lecithin and choline did that. But it's that mixture with saturated fat, those amino acids plus saturated fat, cause trimethylamine to be produced by bacteria, and that changes your inflammation. So simple sugars, they bind and they alter the proteins. And it turns out we are governed by our proteins, that is, and the quality of our proteins. And you see that in, if you will, brain functioning. When you've got waste proteins like amyloid and tau, they correlate with inflammation in your brain and the development of Alzheimer's and dementia. So you really want to make sure your proteins don't have extra things attached to them. And that's what happens when you get too much if you will, glucose. You attach a glucose to that protein, and that makes that protein less functional, like hemoglobin A1C. All that is a hemoglobin with a glucose at the A1C position, and then it doesn't release oxygen normally. So the key component in diet is, and this is the chef I work with here at the Cleveland Clinic says it best, food is a relationship. You wouldn't marry someone who is trying to kill you. You shouldn't eat food that's trying to kill you every day. So eat food you love and that loves your body back. I love salmon. It loves me back. I love avocados. It loves me back. I love walnuts and many other nuts. They love me back. So that's the message, if you will, is food should be a relationship, just like a love affair.
But you eat lots and lots of greens, so the majority of your plate is plants with some salmon on the side.
Oh, yeah, that's correct. Although today I had this most magnificent hummus with these, if you will, old vine tomatoes. So that were roasted. So I have the privilege of Jim Perko tries his dishes on me, and it was a hummus that was a sweet, what do I call it? A sweet potato hummus with these roasted heirloom tomatoes on it.
And that was your entire lunch?
Yeah, that was. What else do you need? I mean, it is. There was actually some broccoli to get the. That's right. There was some broccoli to sweep up the hummus with. Beautiful. So that's right. Some raw. Yes. The green on the plate was the broccoli surrounding the dish. There's wonderful data on olive oil's benefit. It by having 1.5 tablespoons a day, just for the incredible effect on brain health as well as cardiovascular health, is about a 4-year event. So it's a huge, if you will, is olive oil is a supplement, extra virgin olive oil that is good. Temescala in California is the headquarters of it. I don't know with the heat if it's still going to be there. Even Napa Valley has some great olive oils, and the Chilean and Spanish and Turkish olive oils are all high quality and seem to have purity. Their extra virgin olive oil is legitimately extra virgin olive oil, and those are a great way of getting, if you will, brain health and staying younger.
Beautiful. How much olive oil?
The data on, we don't have an upper limit other than calories, but the data on 1.5 tablespoons is a day is optimal for brain health. So we don't see 3 tablespoons if you have that being worse, but it's not better than 1.5.